I'm sorry. I wrote next week before. Yes, sir. So I've just given him the so that they can now the portrait. I have the handwritten copies of the lecture, please. Because the cost of publicity is not I don't do it, sir. I think the director of the foundation, you are very nice job. The department of this nature is very rare in the land. And I like this with television. Congratulations. To renew your strength. Why for you? That is the literal card. 20. Do you have your copy? Yes, I have now. Secretary.
Strive so compelled to trust Nigeria calls to serve our fatherland with all their strength and to live the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bounding freedom, peace and unity. Now the university anthem. My father has come in. Father of fathers, King of kings. Humble but very intelligent. His simplicity is a mockery of his inner greatness. He's a great man, ladies and gentlemen, very handsome, retired, ladies and gentlemen. He just walked in at the time the prayer was going on. In fact, Yorùbá kìí ṣe agbára ọba tó fẹ́ pè fún Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ ìgbà rẹ̀. This royal and imperial. Thank you for coming. He's always ready to attend any program that concerns the school and carry on. Ìkálẹ̀ gbogbo wa ní ìbàdàn o. Mo ní mo wo local government tó jáde. Ibẹ̀ ilé ti jáde. Ibẹ̀ òtúkọ̀ local government ti jáde. Ibẹ̀ part of Òdìbò ti jáde. You like it or not, that's the truth. Ibẹ̀ sẹ̀kúrò ti jáde. Ẹja àpàdé fúnra wa. Let's clap ourselves.
Bring something back to my people. And if I say Ebubu, I get yes, of Ibubu kingdom does not need when you mention his name, it moved very far. And he connected the sons and daughters in abroad. This great man came and said, The name of my father cannot just be erased in the history of Ikaneland. Yes, we are praise of Igbodugu. At this moment, let me do something again to remember our father. Kabiyesi's, our profs, ladies and gentlemen, I want to specially invite Dr. Iyiola Ayeku, Grand Prince of Igbodugu Kingdom. That is the man in charge, who is the founder, the coordinator of Ayeku Foundation. Please put your hands together for this great man. Yes. Bí tí ẹ bá bá àwọn ẹni máa kó tẹlifóònù kẹta àwọn tó bá wà ní US, ẹgbẹ́ mẹ́rin táwọn ní Ayeku ní ìfọwọ́sí túwò yìí rárá. Unless your name is not mentioned at all from Ikane or Nigeria, Baba will definitely look for you and see that you are connected back home. Yes, let me once again welcome my Papa. The author of the Igbodugu Kingdom, and as well the secretary of Ayeku Foundation Board. This is the history so far. The Ayeku Foundation, formerly known as the Iyiola Ayeku Educational Support Program, is a non-profit, non-political, non-religious organization formed in the year 2019 by Grand Prince Chief Dr. Iyiola Ayeku, the Olówó III of Igbodugu Kingdom, and Dr. Tolani Ayeku. The mission and vision of the foundation are focused on supporting humanity, especially in the education of indigenous students, and supporting unemployed youths in the Otukwa and in the local governments areas in particular, and Ondo State in general. In addition to the educational support program of the foundation is also involved in supporting individuals with various health challenges. A total of 60 indigenous students of Olusegun Agagu University of Science and Technology, OAU State, Otukwa, have enjoyed the Foundation Scholarship Awards of 50,000 naira each in 2 academic sessions, 2019-2020 and 2020-2021 academic sessions. This is the 3rd edition of the scholarship award for about 20 indigent students of Ondo State and Otu community of Oyo State for some selected courses. This time, the scholarship will be full for some awardees and educational support for some awardees. The condition to maintain the full scholarships by the beneficiary is for them to maintain good, outstanding academic performance in their respective institutions. Academic progress will be monitored biannually to continue enjoying the scholarship. 5 OAU State students, making 25% of the total, are benefiting from this year's scholarship award. It is a great pleasure to know that OAU State is starting its nursing program from the next academic session. With this development, the President, the Vice President, and the Board of Ayeku Foundation are considering the consideration of the Foundation scholarship programs in OAU State. I hereby use this opportunity to thank the founders of Ayeku Foundation, Dr. Tolani Ayeku and Chief Dr. Iyiola Ayeku, for their kind-heartedness and the management of OAU State for hosting all our Foundation Scholarship Award programs. Thank you very much.
Have been shortlisted for today's award. I would like to conduct your attendance to ensure that you are all present. Helen Boyo A. from AAUA, EPOMA, Abu Zaid University, EPOMA. The nursing student, a 300 level student from Oderi, local government, and precisely from Akotogo. months in his speech, so I don't want to jump the protocol, but I know you are shortlisted and you are among this list. By the authority of the President, from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, studying medicine, from Oderele, in Oderele. It's from Oderele, local government in Oderele. Can you please give him a round of applause? From ABU, Zaria, studying nursing, also in 300 level, Okuba local government, University of Lagos, studying radiography, 200 level. Akinjai University Ekuma, nursing, studying nursing, 400 level from October, precisely for the children. Adeni Kinju Taiwo, from Abuja Government, precisely Odeomi, from Ome. University Ekuma, studying nursing, 300 level from October town, October local government, Odeani. Aruwa Law, Oluwatoyin Favour, OAU Tech of Okuba, Geophysics, studied geophysics in 200 level, Okuba local government, Ikoya. Akinola Joshua.
Can you take your bow and sit? You are welcome. Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary. Uncle, to just quickly recognize few other kings and other dignitaries. You know what Jisoo translates to J. I want to quickly recognize former vice chairman of the Fontikale local government. I'm talking of my big brother, Honorable Roju. I especially cite you.
It is with great pleasure and gratitude to God that I stand before you to welcome you all to this 2023 Ayeku Foundation Scholarship Award for some indigenes of Okitipupa and the local government areas of Ogun State and beyond. I'm most delighted to be given singular opportunity to give this short address on behalf of our indefatigable Vice Chancellor, Professor Emmanuel Temi Ologun-Orisa. As we all know, this foundation was founded in the year 2019 by Chief Dr. Iyola Ayeku, the Olowoboyega III of Igbodigbo Kingdom, to assist students, sons and daughters of the two local governments, Ikale local government areas, and a lot of students have benefited from his benevolence. In fact, 3 weeks ago, I was in UI. I met one of our ex-students. She is pursuing a master's degree. She also benefited from this foundation. That time, the girl hailed from Ibobini here. Wouldn't have graduated on time, but for the foundation given by the scholarship given by the Ayeku Foundation, she was able to graduate at the appointed time. By now, she's rounding up MSc. Chief, sir, thank you, sir. A lot of people, what you are doing, the only thing I know that thieves cannot steal is when you are helping fellow human to grow. There's no way thieves can steal that one. But if you use the same money, even to buy fans or to buy a big television, a day will come when the television will get spoiled or the farm will be parted away by those people. But when you use your money to help humanity, to help other people to grow, to become great in life, then things cannot steal that one. Okay. The foundation, I think, deserves a round of applause. Yes. continue to wax and wax stronger, and they remain relevant in our society till today. I really want to commend and applaud the founder of Ayeku Foundation Board for this great idea and implore him not to relent.
Elect time, the director of the foundation, Professor A.E. Adebute, for his brief. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you so much.
This university. When I met him, we started discussing about how to move Osutek forward. He even volunteered to meet the then governor, Dr. Mimiko, to discuss about the challenges we were facing here then. All is history now, but product of our discussions and our friendship, the way he introduced me that I'm his friend. I'm not his friend though, I'm his junior brother, but he will call me his friend. So I accepted him as senior friend, but he's my daddy. So the discussion we were having then, this is one of the products, one of them. There are other ones which I will mention in this brief. He's still having some plans for OU's Tech, as earlier mentioned by the secretary, because School of Nursing will soon take off in this university, and he has decided, in collaboration with the vice president, his son, Dr. Tolani Ayeku, and the board members of the foundation, that the scholarship will be returned to OAU Tech by the time we have our nursing. And the selected students will be fully funded by God's grace. The profile of Grand Prince Chief Dr. Yola Ayeku, the Ologbo III of Igbo Kingdom. Grand Prince Dr. Yola Ayeku, the Ologbo III of Igbo Kingdom, was born into Ayeku royal family some decades ago. After his primary and secondary school education, he left the shores of Nigeria for United States of America for his tertiary education and professional trainings about 48 years ago. He has since become an American citizen, though he's still a Nigerian from Ekaleland. He attended the following schools in Nigeria. 1. Legal Authority Primary School, Mahin Ilaje, Ondo State. Anglican Modern School, Idekwe, Okitipupa, Ondo State. And Methodist High School, Okitipupa, Ondo State. He worked briefly in Nigeria, probably for 2 years, before proceeding to the United States of America for his tertiary education in the following institutions. 1. Washington State University, Pullman WA for his DSc degree. Eastern Washington University, Cheney WA for his master's degree in urban and regional planning. The City University of the State of New York for professional nursing degree, thus making him to be a registered professional nurse. No wonder he's interested in the nursing profession. Bill Wilson School of Ministry, Chicago Satellite Campus, Power and Authority Evangelical Ministry, Brooklyn, New York. He is an ordained minister of God. Pacific Western University, Enrico, California, for his PhD degree. He worked in the following places in the United States of America. Regional 10 New York State Department of Transportation Planning as Chief Engineer, CE 1, Project Department and Funding. He retired from there in April 2008. Various private and public hospitals such as PHS, Horizon New York, City Health and Hospital Corporation as registered professional nurse. He retired finally in the year July 2018. He is happily married to Chief Mrs. Janet Olufunke Ayeku, the Iyalaje of Igbo Kingdom. The marriage is blessed with wonderful and God-fearing children and grandchildren. After retirement, since July 2018, he has made up his mind to give back to his community of origin. He has established a lot of community and family members in the United States of America who are now successful persons in the United States. Apart from his sacrificial and cheerful giving, he has initiated some projects that are benefiting the members of his own community. These projects include: 1. Establishment of a clinic in Igbodu Kingdom in collaboration with the World Health Organization. He paid the 1 million naira community counterpart fund for that hospital. Organization of vocational skill acquisition program for unemployed youths in Igbodu. Formation of Ayeku Foundation to offer financial support scholarship to indigent students from Okitipupa and the local government areas studying in Olusegun Agagu University of Science and Technology. Today's session is the 3rd edition of the Scholarship Awards, which has been extended to indigent students from other parts of Ondo State and Oyo State. And it will also afford our distinguished guests and royal fathers the opportunity to see the ongoing developments and projects in OAU State, which require our collective support and collaborations. The university is blessed with vast expanse of land, and the gates are open for philanthropic investments. Launching of 30 million endowment scholarship fund that is dedicated to the sustenance of the Ayeku Foundation Scholarship was also carried out 2 years ago, which resulted in the construction of a complex, shopping complex, the proceeds of which is being used to fund the Ayeku Scholarship. My lords, spiritual and temporal, the Vice Chancellor, ably represented by the DVC, principals officers of the university, distinguished invited guests, and awardees and their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly join me to appreciate this rare creature who has labored so hard and now committing himself to making his people happy. Thank you very much. I also want to add that the 19 students selected for this full scholarship this time were selected based on merit. A lot of candidates applied, but these 19 were found to be outstanding and they were so selected.
Without much ado, Baba himself will continue from there. Can we answer for that? Let's stand up for him. He deserves it. He deserves it. No, that is a now, it is a very matter of power.
I would like to digress a little bit. My digression is going to be short story. And all our encounter today will be starting mostly by story. This wonderful story is for my son.
Vice President, Dr. Tolani Aye. I will read this story to you, and I want everybody to listen to the story, meditate on the story, and we'll do action on the story. That is the story of Ayeku Foundation. Okay, the story goes like this. From my son, Dr. Tolani Aye, just a week before I left the United States. So he tells me this message, this story that I'm going to read to you now. He said, "You, my dad, you always tell me the story. What if you did? What if your dad didn't have any money to send you to America for education? Where would I be? Where would I be if your father didn't have money to send you to the United States? Where will he be?" And he goes further. "I probably will be in the same position as the scholarship recipients, maybe even worse. This scholarship is to my son, the Vice President. He's a young man, but he's talking wisdom. This scholarship is my repayment to my grandfather for what he did for you, what he did for me. This is God's work through me. They do not need to see me. It was never meant to be this way." So what my son was saying here, I was telling the story about my father having the opportunity to send him to read in America, to study education in America. And he came with this wisdom. He's a well-learned young, but you can only get the proper wisdom from God. And reflected on the story. If my father did not sacrifice, send me to America for education, where would we be? Where would I be? We will probably be in a worse situation where we have to be looking to help others. So that is the beginning of our story. And I want particularly the recipients of the same gift. You have to listen to the story. When you listen to the story, you embellish the story, and you take action. This is my story also. And òyìnbó burúkú kò lè pa ẹyà àpẹẹrẹ sẹ́wọ̀n bó ṣe ń sọ ìbò tó bá kàn sọ ìbò lọ títí kò lè pa ìbò ní ìgbọ̀ngàn délé kò lè pa ẹyà àpapọ̀ wọn máa sọ tiẹ̀ ní. But you have to take action. This is the action that we are doing here in Ayeku Foundation. Now I can go back to my address. Thank you for listening to my story. Now, the welcome address of Grand Prince Dr. Yola Ayeku, Olówó Ìgàtọ̀ of Igbodigbo Kingdom, at the third scholarship award ceremony held at Washington in tri-states, Igoda, Iringe, and Igbodigbo of Oduduwa local government in Oyo State. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? Yes, thank you. First and foremost, on behalf of my wife, Chief Janet Olufunke Aye, and our chief, particularly the Vice President, Dr. Tolani Aye, is the main CFO, Chief Financial Officer of this foundation. profoundly appreciative and grateful to members of the Foundation Board. My gratitude to Prince Kunle Ayeku for his continual support. In addition, I am profoundly grateful to the CEO of Washington, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dini Ulukumurisa, for allowing us to access and use one of these university new facilities. This hall in particular for the purpose of this program today. Greatly appreciated, sir. See more of you. My second appreciation goes to our paramount chiefs, our kings, who are present here today and ready to share you all. I want the students to take this notice. This is my third address about this. See academic issues. You see your paramount rulers, powerful kings. They come today not because of me, it's because of these students. And I want you to learn a great lesson from them. If they can show up to support you, then you have the power, the energy to perform, not as ordinary student, but the perfect one. Present. To this end, my regards and appreciation to our paramount ruler, Baba George, Fadiwile, the Abodifo, the Kalila. Thank you, sir. I want to note that this powerful king has been with us from inception. He's always there. And he made us one way or the other through my short interaction with him. My father. It's called my powerful offer that is with us today. There was one time I was in his palace and I requested something. He said, don't worry. He said, not only this one. If you need me anytime, just let me know. I will be there to help. So that reminded me of my father. Thank you, sir. And since then, he never missed it. If it is doing well or any time that we call on him concerning this foundation, they will be there. They will give the rightful advice and be with us at all times. My gratitude again to our paramount ruler that is here now, Baba Oluju of Ujumodu, Catholic Society. My other appreciation goes to the paramount ruler, the Oba of is present here today. Thank you, sir. It was the first Oba that was present here today. I recognize that. And that is a very good impression on my mind. I can never forget that. If you look at him, he's very handsome, very, very handsome. So, for taking that into consideration, to be here even before me, he was here. Thank you, sir. We will never forget your action. Thank you, God bless you. And we have the opportunity again to have our Oba here, the Oba Onguruwa of India. Thank you, sir. You are welcome. Thank you. And if I miss any other thing, I'm sorry. Everybody on our ship, we admire you, your culture, you are the one that will bring us home, our great children abroad, so we cherish you. Anything that you can do for us through culture, we are Ayeku Foundation very happy to receive from you. We have maybe some other offers that promise to be there, then we wait until they come. I would appreciate the region of Ayeka. It's not about with us today, but they have been good with us. We also expect we invited our Senate are the reason for the inception of Aleku Foundation. You are the reason why we labor hard to see that you have a system. We don't want you to take it for granted. We want you to use it in such a way that you will not be an ordinary student. Thank you for being here. Please listen to our story. Today is an important day in your life. We are all Jews. Where you see powerful people with the left again, spiritual leader, come to honor you and energize you to leadership. There you will be exception in your choosing of professions. And be the marine in your choosing field. How to be a marine in your choosing field. You are not going to be an ordinary student. I quickly will tell you another story again. This will be the second one. Beside my son. Marine, if you know about Marine Corps, the United States of America. It is our fact that one Marine in the United States Army, a Marine is equal to 3 soldiers. It's the same soldier that trained them, but within this regiment, we have a special Marine. So also, there are these students. In your university, everybody you have a student that are new, and you are able to have your degree. But the Aleku Foundation is trying to encourage you to be a Marine in your chosen in the university. So one of my Aleku products, now that we are moving forward, to have a full scholarship for you. No matter where you study, we will give you a full scholarship. But you must use that scholarship in such a way that you be a Marine, not an ordinary student. In the Marine Corps, they are specially trained. They do exercise, they study a lot, and if you look around the world, you will not see soldiers in the embassy. What you will see is a Marine. One Marine you see there before you enter, that means you have 3 soldiers already, plus that will be 4. So they are stationed all over the world. Not all every soldier can do that, but they can go and fight the war. But that one Marine that is standing in there can deliver the whole community through training. That is what Aleku is trying to do with you, your bodies. We want children to get our education to be able to function, not only in Nigeria, to be able to function everywhere in the whole world. That is the intention. That's what we're doing. You have to be with us all the time when we take this money. Going to the website, going to all the universities throughout the world. Education is for change, is to change. And also through internet and everything, you can know everything about other universities throughout the world, so that you can complete all the time that you have on the whole world. When you are instructing this country from talking to the students, you must pay attention. And if my speech is recorded, you try, if you are not here, go and read it. Read the story. Meditate on the story and take action. So instead of going to the church, when you are supposed to be taking your exam, and you pray to imaginary God that you don't even have, you believe in, take time to do your study. Even when you have prayed, you need to all over again. Believe in yourself. Don't spend time uselessly and wasting your time in the church. I am a trained ordained minister, not a pastor. And I know what it is to move to religion and government. You need to function in religion, you must be able to be active, action, spiritual and words. Most importantly on that, I think my speech will be going to another thing. I have half an hour to do my speech. I know I'll be able to finish that. say briefly how we come to support the support that we are giving to you come from the help of the United States of America. In America, if you have to be a taxpayer, you cannot pay tax. You do it forever. But you pay taxes when you are started school. When you are in school, you have earnings, you must pay tax. So I've been paying this tax for almost 45 years. But I decided, I think one day I see 5031C, which the government of America has. It's a corporation, non-profit corporation. So if we get that certification, the money that we give to government every year for my tax, for my son's tax, if we have a vision like we have now, we can use the money to fund whatever we want to have. I don't think we have anything like that in Nigeria. So for that, I'm always grateful each time for America, no matter whatever they have done in the past. So that is the basis for this foundation. We come primarily for my son, Dr. Tolani Ayibu. Even before I pay attention to him, he's been reminding me 5 years that since you tell me to pray about your parents, you can do like this. And every other thing before you pray. I was also 5 years before I took his advice. I think you will take his advice today. I don't do so very years. So with that, we have another idea along with that if we have this money, we can invest. That's what came about the complex. That complex, if we are to be in the United States, we don't charge you anything because it's just like a religious organization, not for profit. But when we did this complex here, the state government, the almost state government said, fighting and all this, almost 350 and 600 and something. That will have gone. That will go into financing foundation we have. And not do that. So you have government makes a difference. Government must make a difference in the life of the people. That is why you are God. I am not going to speak against any government. Any government should be good. It's your responsibility to take care of your people. Mainly roads, education, electricity, water. So, for this reason, yes, to this end, I charge you, the student now. You are marching now, I keep on saying this, from austerity to prominence. You are marching on, you are not stationary. You must move forward. You are marching on from ordinary students to distinction. If I were you, I would stand up as a student and you must act like me. You have to put action to practice, putting action into the world. We are marching on from here. We are not going to be here anymore, no matter what you do. Assertion before you, either from the government or for family, you can overcome it when you believe in yourself. We are marching on from responsibility to creativity. We are marching on from ungodliness to godliness. I spoke about that. Religion is part of our problem. Here in Nigeria, mostly, and all over the world, you live in your faith. Faith without no action is dead. If you waste your time that you're supposed to be to benefit yourself and take care of your family in church and praying, you will be paying for that. You have to take action. We are marching now from intellectualism to spiritualism. Yes, it's good for you to know about what is going to be master from, where your PhD, where your PhD. Okay, with our little resources, I will type which is prudently managed so far for 3 years. We continue to do this our work to do these students. In about 2 to 3 years, Sonitec will be primary place of our scholarship with emphasis on maths, and students will be assisted from the local government and local states to in general. The government cannot do the job alone. That's another thing. The average individual foundation must come into play. We are now calling on everyone to donate to assist us, particularly the skill that we are trying to introduce to this foundation. We have a lot to do down to happen to us unless we have a strong to be able to get the foundation. Let us leave legacy for the coming generation. It is incumbent on us to do that. Again, I sincerely thank you all for the presence and generosity, the good and merciful God, and the animals at your respective destination. Long live America, long live the kingdom, long live the Kale community, long live the Sunshine State University, long live Nigeria. Yes, it's well with everybody.
I believe that we can offer more. Thank you. It is not too easy to be in university community. It is a place where you like it or not.
Royal Imperial Majesty, the Abbot of Ikaleland, Abiyasu, and our honorary Yeye, you are welcome, you are recognized. I want to use Baba as a point of contact to also recognize the other royal fathers who are here present. The Oniru of Ijuodo, Oniju of Ijuodo. Yes, that is the Odogo of and other capacities from the region, from the other. Okay, thank you very much. I want to also recognize other distinguished guests here present. Time will not permit to mention your name one by one, but permit me to dwell on already established protocol. I am particularly happy that I'm here again today, even in the midst of our capacities. It was in December 2019. Many of the capacities from the Kaleland, led by our Imperial Majesty, the Abbot of Kaleland, were gathered at Abuja for the Kaleland celebration of that year. It was like a retreat, discuss issues and other progress of the Kaleland. Capacities, I recognize you and I want to appreciate you for carrying a part for the Kale emancipation. Dedicated to navigate the challenge of youth unemployment in the Kale land for the purpose of developing workable blueprints that can serve as policy guidelines for the emancipation of youth from the Kale land and the country at large. I feel highly honored for the privilege of being chosen as the guest speaker today. I appreciate the founder, Chief Dr. Iyolayewu, the Olowo Oyega III of Igbodigbo Kingdom. Other members of Ayeku Foundation Board, the Foundation PRO, Pastor Shegun Ayeku, all of those who considered me worthy for this assignment.
deep gratitude goes to Mr. Femi Adetime. Is he here? Rise up for recognition. Please let me request that you put your hands together for him. I've never come in contact with this family, this Ayeku family, but he was the one who called me that will I be available to be able to deliver today's lecture. I said my hands were full, but because it is coming at this crucial time, even within the calendar, I said I'll find time to come. I want to thank you for linking me up to this wonderful family, the Ayeku family. My deep gratitude goes to other distinguished members of this family that those names cannot be mentioned. Like the director of the foundation, I have just heard about him being introduced today. God bless you. The foundation's philanthropic gesture is praiseworthy. As a non-profit and non-political organization, the foundation's philanthropic gesture is on parallel. There's no way we can describe it because it is very unusual, particularly in the Kale land. As a non-profit and non-political organization, it has been empowering the less privileged through scholarship awards since 2019. This is a round of applause. 2019. Youth unemployment remains another problem in Nigeria. I hope you can all see now. And the problem has to do with the rising of our population. You can see it. We have the rising population, which has two sides. When the population is increasing, it's supposed to be a positive element in our economy. The growing population, particularly when we have many of the youths involved, is supposed to be an increase in the workforce. But at the other end, when there is no provision for jobs for those youths, it becomes a problem. So it is not every time when the population is rising that we say there is problem. If population is rising and productivity is not rising, if there are no employment opportunities for the growing workforce, then there will be problem. And that is the scenario we are facing in Nigeria today. Records show that certain institutions in Nigeria release not less than 600,000 graduates annually into the labor market. And that is according to the International Labour Organization. 2021. The World Bank also confirms that as of March 2021, 25 million Nigerian graduates were unemployed. Then we begin to look at the consequences of this problem. I have just outlined because of our time, few of the consequences. The first one is the rising level of poverty. When people are unemployed, they can't create wealth. So unemployment will grow very steep. Then two, frustrations. There is great frustration in that. And when people are frustrated, according to late Obama Olowo, he said, anxieties and worries paralyze thoughts and actions. When you are worried, you cannot be stable, you can't think straight. Even when you want to take decisions, you will not be able to take correct decisions. So when we talk of frustrations, and that is what has led to Japa syndrome that we are witnessing. Youths, when they are unemployed, they have no hope in the system. The economy cannot accommodate them, so they have to look for alternative source of job creation. Youth restiveness. This is not even common with Nigeria anymore. I was in South Africa in the whole of 2014. I observed what happened there. The xenophobic attack that happened in South Africa was as a result of a problem of joblessness and also underemployment. That's what we call underemployment. I will come to that. The youth in South Africa, many of them are not employed. If can do it now. You see, some of them are unemployed. The commerce, the trade of South Africa, two of them have been overtaken by the Chinese, the Indians, and even people from other countries in Africa. And there was this jealousy. So the youth wanted to take back what belongs to them. So that was what led to attack of other nationals in South Africa. In Nigeria, we have been having pockets of arrests concerning joblessness on the part of our youth. So social vices and insecurity in Nigeria, we are all being witnesses to some of the youth now taken to Yahoo laws, kidnapping and all that, because they say the devil finds work for idleness. These are part of the consequences. Then how are we going to overcome these consequences? And what are those things that have even contributed to joblessness? So that is why today we want to look at the magnitude of the problem. And the youth demography in Nigeria, we said, is highly substantial, with approximately 60% of the population under the age of 30. 60% under the age of 30. And this youthful population presents both the demographic dividend and the potential type of if unemployment remains unaddressed. I've explained that if the population of the youth is supposed to be the workforce, if it is increasing, it's supposed to be a plus for the country. But when they are jobless, it becomes a time bomb that can explode anytime. Let us first look at youth. The term youth typically refers to individuals in the stage of life between childhood and adulthood. But here we have different interpretations. The exact age range considered as youth varies according to cultures and contexts. But it generally includes individuals in their teenage years and early 20s. There are a few other definitions here. The United Nations definition of youth shows that there are individuals between the ages of 15 and 24 years. Next slide. The next one is UNICEF. The United Nations Children Fund also defines youth as individuals in the age group of 15 to 24. The NYSC, the National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria, takes youth as people below 30 years, between 18 and 30 years. Because if you are still 29 plus, you can still go on National Youth Service. So the NYSC in Nigeria looks at people in this age bracket as youth. So according to the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, the youth unemployment rate reached 13.3% in 2020, and the figure must have been 40% in this 2023. You know what it means. If we say the population of Nigeria is approximately or is estimated to be above 200 million, and out of this 200 million, if we say 60% of this 200 million constitute the youth, and you now aggregate 33% of the 60% of over 200 million. We can now be talking about not less than 40 million that are jobless. So where do we then look up to? That is the challenge I'm talking about. It's a problem that we have to look for how to navigate. So personal primary education and all the programs of government at that time, they were to cater for those people that will go through this primary education and later graduate in the future so that they can have a place to work. We don't have the farm sentiment is there. I don't think it is working at optimal level. Even some of the trees, the farm trees, they are overgrown. There is no conscious effort to replant another one to replace them. Even those fruits that they are harvesting there, the oil mill is like a shadow of its past. So where are we going? That is the issue we are looking at today. How has it affected our use in the Canada? By the time we get to recommendations, conclusion recommendation, I will look at all the recommendations as they affect Canada.
But now we're just looking at these challenges in a general way. The next one is educational mismatch or skills gap. Many graduates struggle to find suitable jobs because their skills and qualifications do not align with industry demands. That is what differentiates Nigeria from the Western world. The Western world, we have what they call planned curriculum. In Nigeria, people just establish universities, introduce courses without even asking the demands of the employers of labor. There's supposed to be a collaboration between the university authorities and the private sectors, those who are employers of labor. They're supposed to interact in your industry. How are we calling? Is it in agri? Is it in the basic health sector? In any sector? For here, because institutions, universities, and we continue to launch courses, that still not even equip students with the real skills that are needed in the employment market. Let me tell you right now, where we talk of joblessness, there are still vacancies that are not filled because those areas are highly professional and we don't even have people who are competent to fill such vacancies. That is why I want to appreciate the founder of this Foundation for empowering our youth, particularly all the fields that are mentioned today. They are fields that I'm very sure when they graduate, they will not suffer to get employment. So that is, we can plan for them. Because, and the parents too, let us begin to take interest in the choice of courses that our children study in the university or higher institutions. It was in the past that with any certificate you can get a job, not in today. So let us be proactive and ensure that we counsel our wards, our children, in the choice of courses to undertake in the higher institutions. Next slide. The next challenge is underemployment. I mentioned that many young people are forced into part-time or low-wage jobs that do not align with their qualifications and aspirations, leading to underemployment. People in Canada here have done this. Some of the private schools here, what they do, they just hire graduates and give them peanuts. Graduates, give graduates 20,000 salary. That is what we call underemployment. Number one, the salaries do not match with the qualifications. But because there is no job, they take it. But do you think they will be happy? In the job place, there is what we call motivation. Where teachers are very motivated, they deliver, they put in their best. And in some of our schools, we have such problems. Even not only schools alone, I want to start as an example. So private individuals, you put a graduate in your shop to be your accountant, and you give the person 15,000. You are not helping the person will not be totally committed in discharging his or her responsibilities. So those people who are underemployed, they are still facing joblessness. That is the interpretation. The next one is inadequate infrastructure. How can there be industries where there are no infrastructure? Look at our community. For the past 15 years, no electricity. We are just, I can't imagine in the 21st century, no electricity. And yet, our government, they pretend as if nothing happens. Life goes on. I am just praying that one day, the government will do the needful so that there will be electricity and other infrastructures, roads. Where there are no roads, where there is no electricity, nobody will come and invest there. And if people don't come here to invest, how do our children, how will they get jobs? That is the reality. In our communities, in all the towns, in the kind of land, we must begin to interrogate those who are representing us at any level of government, so that what we need shouldn't be how much will come into our pocket, but how do we, embrace development? How do we help these youths? The youths are the future of our community. The next one is corruption. Let me tell you, if you get to Abuja, for 2-3 nights, you will not be able to sleep. We are saying there are no jobs. There are jobs. But they are only being, given out on the basis of who you know. Even some, they pay huge amount of money, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million. If you see here, you pay 10 million to be able to get this place. 5 million, 3 million. Even some pay and they still get disappointed. This is the problem we are facing. Corruption. How are we going to eradicate it in our society? I'm happy our traditional rulers are here. Our moral probity is waning. We must revive our traditional values. Because if we are going to correct the problem of corruption, it's not going to be from the top alone, from the grassroots. How do we bring up our children? Even the youth we are talking about, are they not maladjusted? Are they not delinquents? How do we raise our children? Can we trust them and say, this one will be good ambassadors? So we are only shouting government, what of those of us? They said they are distributing palliatives now. Some people, they will have the opportunity and give some bags of rice. Supposed to distribute across board. They give them. It is not only government, because I disagree when people are saying it's only government, it's not only government that is corrupt. Even some of us, in our home, we are corrupt. The way we manage the home economy, we are corrupt. Your brother gives you $10 million from US to help you put up a structure or a project. What you do is to pocket 6 million and use 4 million. Is that not corruption? So let us look at ourselves. Don't let us put the blame or corruption at the doorstep of government. Let us examine ourselves as community. Let us begin to revive our traditional moral values so that there will be peace, there will be sanity, there will be development. Because these children, if they are not honest, there is no way you can put them in custody of government offices tomorrow and be expecting them to be honest. It's not possible. Next slide. Lack of entrepreneurship opportunities. Any young Nigerians have innovative ideas, but they even have aspiration, but they don't have access to funds. And this is another problem. When we get to the recommendations, I will elaborate on this. But what this one is saying is that there should be more people like the Ayeku family, Ayeku Foundation. There should be more people who will be involved in youth empowerment. There are some people, youths who are already learning one skill or the other. After they must have finished, there is no follow-up, no access to capital to establish. And they have your dream, your vision, your focus, your career to greatness. Nobody will not try for you. Be focused. Follow your dream with passion and embrace virtues of hard work. Be law-abiding, be realistic, avoid falsehoods, and you will make it. One of the best universities in the world, an annual budget from a student alumni endowment, or money from any other person, from those who have graduated from their university, they apply back. I want to charge you. You are enjoying this opportunity. It's the sweat of some people. Now, when you graduate and you are well established, please remember to drop your little contribution to the foundation so that others that are coming behind you will continue to enjoy it. I have a lot of time in permit. You have access. I can see them standing beside me. You have access to the online copy. I think it can be uploaded in their website for the students to see. Then I want to emphasize this one before I leave. The kind of land has gateway to coastal areas. There is no denying the fact that the kind of land is strategically located. It's the gateway to other adjoining communities in Nigeria and the local governments. There is a likelihood that a deep sea port will soon be established along the Bokoda coast. This will open the floodgates of steady supply of goods through the coast into the hinterlands. The kind of land has the prospect of benefiting from the GT project when implemented. More investors will come in and more warehouses will be built. This will boost trading activities in Canada. It may look like a dream, but I strongly believe that it will happen someday. The Canada should begin to strategize we should not sit down and watch it. Please, let us strategically look into the future. Let us begin to establish those infrastructure that will aid investment, that will aid development in the calendar, so that by the time the seaport comes to stay, then all the investors they will want to come to Bokoda, to Wodidu, to come and bring their warehouse, and our children will also get employment from there. So let us not think that it's rolling below. No, it is not on the sea below. The development will spread to the hinterland. But if we don't prepare and make our towns to have what it takes to house the warehouses, then they elude us. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity. The last one is fourth. To establish a community-based skill acquisition center in all towns in Canada, I've said that. Computer training center should be established. Then our youth have the potential to excel in different sporting activities.
Briefly, pé ọba àbòdì ìgbà tí ọba bá bá ìyàbòdì ọ̀fẹ́ kálẹ̀ tí a ní lókè mọ̀ àbàmù oníkan ó lọ́wọ́ ṣe lóòótọ́ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀. ọ̀wá ẹbí kankan owó ẹ ṣe dáadáa o àníire wọn wọ́n ti bàbá ìgbà tí bàbá bá tún wà ń bẹ̀ á dúró títí nígbà tó bá ti ṣe tán àníṣe àbọ̀ òun ti parí nísìnyí àti nílò àwọn alátúmọ̀ sọ pé bàbá ẹ ti ṣe dáadáa kẹ́ máa lọ kó tó lọ. So for this reason, on the power vested on me by the Ayeko Foundation, I'm here today to present this excellent award to our Kábíyèsí, the Ayeluwe, Ọba Ayeluwe, Alayeluwe, the Àbòdì of Ìkálẹ̀ Ìran. The foundation want to honor you with this and with this little bit of token as well. This award is branded. It can be hung on the wall. There is a hanger on it. You can put it on your table. Like I said, it hides that this foundation according to our award. Thank you very much.
Look at that. Yeah, from this station. I want to do here.
Present, the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to specifically appreciate the motive acquired wealth from hard labor, through sweat, through denial of visual opportunities, through denial of luxury of life, and probably through denial of the comfort of the household. Chief Dr. Yola Ayeku, the giver to the less privileged of his money for the comfort of himself, his immediate family, and or the claimants. But Chief Dr. Yola Ayeku, a polite, diligent, kind, and a contented man, opted to give his hard-acquired wealth to the less privileged. showcase to the world that they are givers of philanthropies of note. Chief Dr. Iyola Ayeku, on the other hand, gathered his wealth to benefit students in tertiary institutions, especially OAU's STEM, who could have not afforded the cost to achieve their desire. And to hit their target would have probably been impossible to achieve. Chief Dr. Iyola Ayeku is a unique Ikale man who develops in the native Ikale area, where it's not, I repeat, where it's not easy to pass with one's wealth for others to develop. I've said it in many fora that an average Ikale man, especially those of us who develop in Ikale country areas, find it difficult to part with our wealth for others to rise to prominence. This has been our culture for many years. Chief Ayeku is breaking the jinx by initiating a foundation with genuine intention to assist the privileged, not for the ambition to project his father's name to the world momentarily, nor to become moribund soon after commencing the foundation, as witnessed in some cases in the past. Rather, Chief Dr. Iyola Ayeku established the foundation on solid rock and is nurturing it through hard and difficult time, through destructive criticism and devilish gang up to destabilize it. Instead, however, the recipients are increasing in number every year. It is my desire that the Ikale at home and diaspora will discard the old custom of taking without giving and begin to give out of their wealth to the less privileged to achieve their hard desired goals. The moment Ikale imbibe the spirit of giving to others to develop, without strings attached to it, unity, progress will descend on the race as a derivative of mercy. And the scholarship award of today is an undercutting surprise, because I don't know what I did, what I am doing, or what I shall do to deserve an award, except if being a member of the audience in the exercise and encouraging the donor not to relent in his effort at qualification for such an award. I have in the past declined receiving awards which I know I do not contribute enough to deserve such merits. But for the sake of Chief Dr. Iyola Ayeku, the giver without string, the benefactor without discrimination, the renewal of the family, and a friend of the less privileged, I accept the award with thanks and appreciation.
For graciously agreeing to accept this award on my behalf. My apologies for not being able to make it, as I reside in the US and was unable to make it in time to be able to meet you all who have put in your dedication and hard work to earn the accolades you are receiving today. Just to give you a brief background of who I am, my name is Olupero Ayenimelo, and I am the daughter of the late Patrick Akinola Ayenimelo of Okitipupa many years ago. My dad went to US to pursue his education, where he met my mother, and I was later born. Like him, I place a very high value on education.
Greetings again. I would like to say a little thing about my sister. I met him in the United States. We met her in the United States, excuse me. I will discuss about this foundation. We were so interested. We wanted to challenge some activities through Ayeku Foundation. She became a partner. A partner in the sense that when he visited here, second award, he went to Igodo Primary School. And he saw that most of the children there had no uniform. So he pledged to provide uniform to Igodo Primary School through Ayeku Foundation. So since then, he has been consistent about other side programs that we do. All the programs, the scholarship work we have done, you know about it. Presently, we have given about 65 scholarship. And this time we are giving full one too, that they're going to be full scholarship, about 13 of them. You don't have to pay nothing. So this lady has been our backbone in advising us and contributing to meet the primary school so that they will be able to read and participate in due time with the scholarship. It is because of this to present this second award, the highest foundation award of excellence to Ms. Olupero Ayenimelo.
Thank you, sir. God bless the Ayeku Foundation.
So we are going to do the president of Nigeria, City election. Along me.
Fagbemegun, 350,000 naira. Akinloye, Sunday, 209,000. Egbayelo, Yetunde, 150,000. Adedeji, Akindeyin, Awosika, Titilola, Akinteye Tolulope, 220,000 naira. Akinawonu naira. Sadare Ayomide Divine, 58,048 naira 50 kobo. Shanumi Michael, 100,000. Ojomo Emmanuel, 100,000. Aruwayo Oluwatoyin, 150,000. Abiola Akiola Joshua, 150. Abiola Timileyin, 150,000. Olafisoye, 200 naira. Well, one will wonder why there are variations in the prices. There are variations because they are from different institutions. There are variations because they are studying different courses at the universities. So the president has decided to pay them according to their field. So some of them that belong to federal school, their money low and depend on their courses. Yes. So there is no disparity. Thank you very much.
At this level, I just want to choose one student on behalf of the awardees to just show appreciation. Who do I go?
Assistant Protocol, I want to say a big thank you on behalf of myself, my family, and everybody standing here. This is an opportunity that we can hardly describe. It is beyond our imaginations because this covers a lot in this economy. We thank you very much. We appreciate this foundation, and we say that the fact that this foundation taught it to take into cognizance our futures and our purposes in life to help us actualize it. We pray that long live Ayeko Foundation and all the dreams of this foundation will come true. Thank you very much, sir, and God bless you.
This program is a worthwhile program because it has to do with humanity. It was funded 2019, and since then they have been performing excellently well by giving awards to indigent students hail from Ikale land, even beyond Ikale land. It's a very worthwhile.
Sir, what's your advice to the beneficiaries?
Yes, as I've said when I was giving opening remark, that they should, anywhere they find themselves, they should represent us well. That is one. Then they should try and do same to other people in the nearest future, anywhere they find themselves, so that other people will also benefit from their own benevolence.
I see it as a fantastic step to assist the less privileged. And like I said in my speech, a stepping stone, a springboard in the calendar that people should give out and not to take all the time. We are breaking an aged tradition where we only take without giving. We want to take and give more to those who are less privileged.
Sir, what's your advice to the beneficiaries?
My advice is we should continue to maintain and sustain the foundation. I will not see it becoming moribund or to die suddenly. I know God will help to sustain it. I see it as a fantastic step to assist the less privileged. And like I said in my speech, a stepping stone, a springboard in the
that people should give out and not to take all the time. We are breaking an aged tradition where we only take without giving. We want to take and give more to those who are less privileged.
Sir, what's your advice to the beneficiaries?
My advice is we should continue to maintain and sustain the foundation. I will not see it becoming moribund or to die suddenly. I know God will help to sustain it. I see it as a fantastic step to assist the less privileged. Like I said in my speech, a stepping stone, a springboard in the calendar that people should give out and not to take all the time. We are breaking an aged tradition where we only take without giving. We want to take and give more to those who are less privileged.
Sir, what's your advice to the beneficiaries?
My advice is we should continue to maintain and sustain the foundation. I will not see it becoming moribund or to die suddenly. I know God will help to sustain it.
I think it's the experience, the training that I got from my parents. The life of parents on you takes a lot of ingenuity if you listen to the advice. So I got all my ideas
àwọn tí wọ́n bá gbé àwọn casuals tó bá gbé tables láti conference bóyá
remember that's what my dad used to tell me.
àbúrò dèdè àjọra wọn ti
Not only to remember yourself. And this story I keep on telling you, they believe in that story. The one that reminding me of my father's story. So it's fine. So to say, fine will be to love, to demonstrate so
Sir, some people are yet to know.
it's competitive. The scholarship is open to anybody that is ready to build as I explained, the foundation is interested in building students that are Marines. When I tell the history of Marines, not ordinary students, students that will do the hard work, that will take joy in doing the hard work, that will not waste their time uselessly by going and having a cult or spending endless time in churches and all of those things for themselves. So there is open to them. The application is out yearly, and now as we started 2 scholarships, it will be as the student finish and graduate, then we will put it. So they have to be looking at the website of the foundation and reading also and I sorted the board members and the myself, right.
I have
a question, sir. It's competitive. The scholarship is open to anybody that is ready to build as I explained, the foundation is interested in building students that are Marines when I tell the history of their being. Not ordinary students. Students that will do the hard work, that will take joy in doing the hard work, that will not waste their time uselessly by going and having a court or going spending endless time in churches and all of those things for themselves. So there is open to them. The application is out yearly, and now as we started 2 scholarships, it will be as the student finish and graduate, then we will put it. So they have to be looking at the website of the foundation and reading also. And I sorted the board members, the myself, right. Nǹkan tó wà lọ́kàn mi ni pé mo rí mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ ìkálẹ̀ ó dàbí pé ìyá pọ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìyẹn náà, orí ọ̀fẹ́ wà níbi tí wọ́n bá ti lè rí ẹ̀kọ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ foundation. So wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa wo àti tọ́jú ara wọn kọ́ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó wà láàrin wọn kó jẹ́ kó bà wọ́n nínú jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti lọ sí skul wọ́n ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ nígbà táwọn ṣe skul àwọn ti dé ní skul àwọn àgbẹ̀mọ́ ní àwọn skul àti àwọn lọ sí ìjà university àwọn tó bá tẹ̀ kọ́ lè gbà
tọ́wárí owó ìgbà sàkílẹ̀ ìmọ̀ràn yín fún àtàkì tí ò tẹ̀ tí ò tẹ̀ rárá.
àwọn tó ń participate àwọn tó ń owó ìgbà yìí it's not a free money owó tá a fún wọn àti bí ìdára wọn kì í ṣe bákàbákà pé wọ́n lọ sí school ní Nàìjíríà àti sí iṣẹ́ táwọn máa ń jẹ́ ọmọ ìléèwé tó ń jáfáfá a máa pé kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà nìkan ló lè ríṣẹ́ òde láti jápa nìkan kó tún lè ríṣẹ́ tí o bá jẹ́ pé o wà ní nọ́ọ̀sì that's why tí foundation ti change rẹ̀ sí àwọn tó ń ṣe ọwọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé o jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì rí tí o dè mọ ẹ̀kọ́ tó ń ṣe dáadáa tó wo ìkànnì tó ń ṣe ní yunifásitì ní nọ́ọ̀sì ní abroad kì í ṣe kó jápa nìkan o lè ṣèdánwò bí kò mú ẹ the same thing àwọn tó wà ní doctor medical the same thing ká tí mò ń sọ fún wọn nìkan bí wọ́n jẹ́ excellent one wọ́n jẹ́ marine tó jẹ́ ìnáwó marine is still is one 3 soldiers so one student tó kọ́ can be that therefore tó bá ti ní àwọn attitude ó ti ní ìdára ẹ̀ you can compete all over the world.
It's a privilege to have the award today. And then giving the person an award, scholarship award for our school fees, it relieves me and my parents a lot of things. So getting the award makes me more happy and I'm excited about it.
Advice I have given them during my lecture that they should be good ambassadors of this foundation. They should utilize the opportunities they have been given quite well and try to pay back when the time comes.
Today I'm a beneficiary of the award of the Ayeku Foundation and I feel so elated. I'm so happy and count myself a privilege to be a part of this foundation award ceremony.
So what is your advice to other beneficiaries?
My advice to other beneficiaries are saying like me to keep working hard because like the chairman said earlier, we got this award by virtue of merit because a lot of people put in for the award, we got the award by virtue of merit. So we should just keep working harder and put in more work in our academics so that at the end of the day we'll achieve our goals.
Ayeku Foundation is a great village to many. They have inspired many students to move in their education. One of them is education, and I pray God will provide them to do this.
To advise your other colleagues, what would you say?
For this award, I will advise them to study more, to be a representative of this great foundation.